I can deepen my connection with the night. Night and darkness guide me. This is my path.
You can remember the fates. They told me so themselves, figured I'd spread the word, being a messenger and all. And you know what? They're right. Sounds like their time away gave them a change of heart.
Good. Cutthroats. Lord Uncle.
Three fleets located at last, our messenger excitedly reports. I trust they shall resume safeguarding our dominion from here on, even if it means having to pull the strings a bit from time to time. A small price to be paid.
I accept this gift.
Maggot. Serpent fang. Dead coral. Grave soil. Give it a stir. Splash of oil. A certain thought. Driftwood. And nothing more. Scattered like mice.
May moonlight guide you.
With Selene's grace. You'd mentioned that you've come to trust in me. I wanted you to know it meant a lot. No one has told me so in recent times. Even great Hecate must keep me at arm's length.
Lady Medea, surely your inclination to conducting research all alone has something to do with this. You'd be welcome and safe at the crossroads if you wish to join us there.
No, I do not lack for company. The mere thought of being surrounded by the living and the dead alike makes the bile in my belly rise. But I don't mind you like so many of the rest. Katascion Aski. They should be terrified.
Discovered after all, and they intend to take a break from all their traditional manipulations. I do not entirely believe it, but war would be so exhilarating were its victors never preordained.
Possible exchange. silence. Let go your rage, spirit.
The fates are found. Such a relief our destinies are safely back in their hands. I was beginning to fear the course of our futures would forever be ours to decide. Perhaps once we're older and more responsible.
Vested in me.
Returned.
Moonlight sorry. Habit. I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Your headmistress informed me that you finally located the three fates. Then all is finally set right. Although I feel as before, perhaps they wish to see what shall transpire if we each continue plotting out the course of our own lives. My greatest strength is yours.
Illumination. Shades of Elysium. Bones for the broker. Barrier destroyed.
A fishing point is near.
Salutations. You mean your sisters, the Fates? You knew they'd be all right? I never imagined I could even meet them myself. One of them, she reminded me a little bit of you. Well, it was only a first impression. Farewell, Lord Charon.
My lord.
This isn't going to last, you know, Cyclops. At some point, the city of Hera shall be rebuilt. Its streets will be teeming with mortals, the docks bustling with seafarers. Rather than this.
What are you, an oracle or something? If they try and put the town back together, great. More meat for me whenever I want. You'll have to do for now.
Got me.
Return to shadow now.
Whoa. Onward. Out of my way. I grow strong. Transform. Hear me on my authority.
Night.
Good work.
Manifest your desire. The limits of my light.
Hey, last we spoke in the crossroads, I didn't mean to upset you, Millie. It's just, I didn't realize you'd have to keep fighting like this.
You asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my existence, and it set me off. I've not thought that far ahead.
Well, it seems you don't need an answer anyway if you still have to keep heading up here. And probably down to the underworld as well.
There's certainly a comfort in routine, but I have to accept that this may be all I'm meant to do. All I'm proficient at.
You don't have to accept any such thing, Millie. All my father ever did was work, felt it was his calling, but you're not like him. Anyway, the rest of existence can wait. Let's make this night a good one and go from there, eh?
One night at a time.
Yes, ma'am.
Careful out there.
Not without its violent repercussions.
We fickle gods. Golly!
battles to be fought, yet I just cannot help myself sometimes.
This way.
Splintered wood with fire soot. Sprig of barley, sheet of ice. Moonlight feather, fur of mice. Heap of soil, chip of stone. Harpy feather, knuckle bone. Bask in moonlight, all of you, till you be this witch's brew. There you are.
Be well, madam.
You too. I am impressed with how you've cared for your familiars, Poppet. By the will of our Lady Hecate, I possess certain knowledge of the subject I now shall yield to you.
Oh, thank you, madam. Which sort of knowledge do you have in mind? You must know beasts better than anyone.
You'll see, you'll see! This is a favorite of mine, and so it's not my wish to spoil the surprise.
Alteration of familiar forms.
It is done.
Ooh. Full speed ahead. My claim.
At last.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Trouble? I almost thought you weren't going to show up. Leave me hanging yet another night. I mean, why not? You're so inconsiderate sometimes.
You're telling me while I've been in the underworld, you've just been waiting here night after night? What am I supposed to tell you where I'm going in advance?
That's what a real friend would do, so no, I guess not. Maybe you shouldn't come back. What do I care?
Neat trick.
something to procure.
Moving on. Olympus, I accept this message. Off I go. Clear landing spot.
Here you go.
No foes in sight. There.
Gold.
Gold pikes. Get him, Golly. Do it. You won't stop me. You picked the wrong target.
You found those little weaver sisters, did you now? Just when I thought they left the lot of us for good. Don't quite know what to make of their new prophecy, but time eventually will always tell with those.
Good fight, Golly.
Such terrifying might.
Centaur heart, Centaur gold.
Lord Zeus! Here for the violence.
I wish never to burden my mother the queen so heavy as her crown, but she insists on being here, perhaps believing that my aid alone shall not suffice. Is that quite so, mother?
Spare me your concern, Ares, and whilst in company, address me not as mother. If I cannot trust you with basic matters of decorum, why ever should I trust the efficacy of your blessings?
Distance. It's been too long since last we slaughtered everything that moved about this place. Prepare. For you! Truly a feat.
In the name of Hades.
You're not what I thought. Kept your mouth shut about me, even somehow overcame Prometheus after I butted in. Why and how?
I have my reasons and my ways. Why should I be forthcoming about them? You've not exactly been eager to open up.
Thought if I asked nicely, but that doesn't work on me either. Well, suit yourself. Not like I can drag it out of you.
I wasn't what you thought. Neither are you what I expected, sir. I'd heard tales of your exploits and truly never seen so fierce a fighter. But I know there's more to you. Here then, for one of your divinity, a divine gift.
Ambrosia, you would take me for another god. I am half man. Such stuff is not for me, and you sully its purpose merely in the offering. What do you want from me?
I want you to accept that there are gods and goddesses who hold you in esteem. If falling short of perfection means falling short of godhood, then none of us are divine.
Now you're onto something, sister. Well, if and when the rest of the family gets around to accepting your terms, let's all share this bottle. I'll just hang on to it for now.
Until then.
My work is finished here.
Auntie Hestia's arrived.
This one.
It's done. It's finally done, except I need to hear you say it first, to know for certain what I have foreseen. Now, please.
You may have to be a little more specific, but I take it you mean that I found the Fates. Or they found me, but either way. I thought you didn't care for them too much.
I care for what they say, what they decide to make of this world of ours. What has their exile driven them to do? They would not make the same mistakes again.
They've had it with our squabbling, that I can understand. So they have deemed the coming of another age in which the gods apparently shall hold less sway. A time of fewer burdens on us, so our tempers can subside.
The coming of a golden age. Perhaps not quite the one my master had envisioned, but nevertheless, all this toil at long last. Until then, I suppose we fight. For the age of mortal
Prometheus is more than enough. Turns out Prometheus has more than an eagle for a friend. Best keep it quiet for now.
Come forth.
This advent of another age your sisters have described, do you think it's possible Prometheus anticipated it? When I think back on things he said.
You're asking if the Titan of Foresight knew the Fates would eventually make this choice, before even they knew it. Perhaps the lot of them conspired to achieve a shared goal.
Lord Moros, I'm surprised you would even suggest such things, to have conspired against the gods, and Chronos for that matter.
I merely seek alternatives to the suggestion that my sisters may not be the first to know. So then Prometheus prevailed on behalf of mortals after all, or shall, when comes this age.
To think that far ahead. Moonlight, guide us.
Proceed with care. The gods may not always be united, but they are for now.
Hi. Moros was all giddy recently, at least for him. So you finally got a hold of his sisters, huh? You should feel lucky. They're my sisters too, and we've never even met.
I saw a bit of you in them, perhaps, Eris. If their past work is any indication, they seem to value spontaneity, making things up as they go.
So bizarre, right? I mean, why be like that when you could try and meticulously plan for every little detail in advance?
They're weavers. They do have to plan. That and spontaneity are not inherently opposed. Speaking of which, you must have heard they're planning an extended break.
Meaning we get to make things up as we go for a change.
We'll see how that turns out. Hail, Strife.
What's up, babe?
All done.
You had an audience with the three Fates. Your incantation from so many nights ago must have taken effect. Hermes indicated they're in good spirits, but shall be continuing their leave. Well done drawing them out, nevertheless.
Thank you, Headmistress. I get the impression that they sought me more so than the other way around, but at least we know they're safe. They also mentioned you.
They did they? In what capacity?
They said you've... well, is there someplace more private where we can discuss this, do you think?
Let's to the springs. You've earned the rest. And we can sit and talk about what's on your mind, and theirs.
Just right.
Ah, but that's not bad. So, what do the three weaving sisters know of me then, You were about to say.
They told me... I believe the phrase they used was you had pulled some strings. They didn't elaborate, but suggested I ask you about it.
Pulled strings. I know full well what they meant. But to this point, I was uncertain whether they did. Let me twist your question back. What do you suppose they implied?
I got the sense they felt that you had altered their designs somehow. Pulling strings, changing their weavings, and not in a small way either, but I merely guess.
You don't merely anything, Malinois. Well, if those three already know my past, you ought to know it too. And 'tis easier to explain, I suppose, if you look upon me as I am.
Headmistress, what? You're beautiful. But what is this? I don't understand. Some trick you're playing, or some glamour, or...
No. The trick is when the veil is on. Look upon me, and do not avert your eyes. I know those eyes better than you.
You're... How is this possible? Who are you?
When I was a mere babe, I washed up on the bank of the Hecate with naught but moonlight to guide me. Selene looked out for me, informed me that the Titan Chronos took my family, and that I alone escaped. Thus, I trained.
You trained for the task. Death to Chronos. You attempted all of that before I did.
Before is not entirely correct. I was a capable student, but very raw. Vengeance was my headmistress. And one night I found the wretch, spewed every curse that I knew, and descended into the abyss of his subconscious.
But I had you to teach me to descend to the abyss of the subconscious. You mean to say you figured it out entirely on your own? That's impossible.
Speaking from experience, I beg to differ. But at any rate, something did go awry. Time and nightmare fused, and I discovered I was someplace else. I sought the end of time, but had arrived somewhere closer to the beginning.
And then you lived for eons, waiting for the weavings of the fates and me for a second chance. Headmistress, Gods.
I dared not tamper with the fates' designs more than was strictly needed. In this form, I ingratiated myself to your father and mother. Became handmaiden to the queen, in fact. Thus, when Chronos inevitably struck, they gave their newborn daughter not to the river Styx, but to me.
Then, you did everything in your power to prepare me, so that I might succeed where you failed.
Correct. 'Tis as I always told you, I am not your mother, Melinoi. Neither did I have one myself. However, I had reason to be confident in your abilities. So, there you are. How you must hate me for all this.
No. How can you even say that still, Headmistress? I love you. And you are my mother, whether you can admit it or not. And even if we're far too much alike.
I love you too, of course, Melinoi, with all my heart and soul. Far more than I could ever love myself. And I am so sorry for all that you had to endure. For the family you never had.
But I have my family. I have you.
An Ares soul must know of this, I trust you understand. The three fates, fine, and we and no one else. Now then, shall we pretend that none of this transpired?
I'll be discreet, of course, but won't pretend. May moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us.
You get the new shipment?
This new age the fates foretold, when they'll hand it over to mortals, by which I think they meant the big decisions. What say our shades about all that?
I've heard a mix of viewpoints, though they've been enthusiastic on the whole. Ungrateful wretches, We're only here by the grace of the gods.
It isn't always grace, I suppose. Many of these shades met an early demise due to acts of gods. They don't want to be pushed around.
There shall always be someone or something to push such people around. Whether it's a god or not hardly matters. The gods can have their moods, I know. But I'd not have gone far without them. That's why I'm here.
Nice of you to say.
I don't say, I swear.
Moonlight, guide us.
We'll get through this.
Full grown. You're here, Lord Charon. Order approved. Good evening, broker. I'll find more bones with this.
Oh, hey, you're out still standing there.
Anything stand out? Sure, why not?
Say no more. I could have sworn this one was supposed to come with a horse.
Should pair well with certain aspects I can use.
Pretty decent.
The metamorphosis technique from Madame Circe. Here you are. May my familiars take on unfamiliar forms if they so choose.
Back your words.
Hi, gang. Any of you interested in a new look? Alteration of familiar forms. Show me your dark side. You look great. Let's see it, Chronos. Yes. Dropping these off. How about a change of style? Show me your whimsy. Ah. Show me your serenity. Ooh, impressive. You're all right, Rocky. In the mood for something different? Show me your dark side. I like it. Rocky, shapeshift. You look fabulous. Show me another side of you. It's definitely you. Show me your discipline. Perfect. Is it time for a new look? Show me your dark side. Oh, look at you. Tula, transform. Show me who you are. I love it. Appearances can be deceiving. Change. This is my path. Time to shine. Transform. The messenger. Salutations.
Some sort of few ages in store then. Take it you heard all about that firsthand, Em. Guess it'll be here before we know it, as things like that tend to go. We'll be ready, and even if not, we'll act fast.
God of war.
This latest war shall not be easily surpassed, admittedly in part because we gods were at the center of it. But I trust another shall exceed it at some point. One always does.
Dear Uncle Poseidon, this offering of sweet ambrosia is for you. My father must have been so fortunate to have grown up with such a big-hearted and caring brother. May all your seas and land soon know tranquility again.
However, did you find such an extravagance amid our tempestuous times, niece? All I expected you to do was furiously fight, but you have done much more. I move the earth itself, yet you move me. Not if I open up a few more rifts, it won't. The earth itself can swallow all of those ungrateful little louts if the seas don't do it first.
The tides come in. You can't stop me anymore.
My dear, whatever it is you did to Typhon, that's a secret to be guarded well. We could keep it for you. Our vaults have never once been breached. Think on it, yes?
Just a spider. Small. Got some cocoons for you.
May moonlight guide us.
Appreciate the thought.
You might not believe this, Arachne, but recently I met the Fates themselves. All three of them.
Oh, you did you? And did you happen to see what they were working on? I like to keep up with the latest happenings in the weaving world.
Well, if anything, I got the sense that they were in between projects and might be weaving less from here on out.
Sounds like they just couldn't keep up. But that's all right. The old always have to make way for the young and the new. And before you get too worried that I'm speaking out of turn, I don't think they'll notice little old me. All in an evening's work.
Fits perfectly.
Do be careful out there.
I have the gold.
The Silver Sisters never cede control. Behold. Night bloom.
Together we shine. Olympus, I accept this message. I'd like to see my brother, so I accept these terms.
Got you quite decisively last time, as I recall, sister, so I am mildly surprised you dare show your face again in such a competitive environment.
I'm accustomed to the occasional setback here and there. What about you? You've been trapped in time. That can't be good for your physical and mental acuity.
I don't know, it's like I didn't miss a beat. Though why don't you be the judge of my physical and mental acuity in just a moment here?
No, you don't.
that's all. These grabby hands, again.
Took you down, big brother. And I'm back. Need to recharge.
That's a swell.
Perhaps this was a mere misunderstanding, though I tend to presume malicious intent.
Sorry. Foolish. Let's all just take a breath.
I sense that no survivors of that clash remain save you. A fine outcome.
I found something. Queen Hera shall be notified at once.
Olympus, I accept this message. Salutations. Hecate.
Tell me something now, Malinois. Who is the fiercest enemy that you have overcome in all of this? Chronos? Typhon?
I know what you insinuate, Headmistress. Hecate. I got in my own way more than any of my foes. Save for you, perhaps, but that's more or less the same thing.
The limits we impose upon ourselves inhibit what we can achieve. Overcoming those limits is extraordinarily difficult. But you have done it now. Again and again.
Here I do not take sides.
Moonlight guides you.
I would like that. I partook of the nectar which you previously gave to me, and my, such a wondrous flavor. And so I thought, I've not yet rightly earned such privileges from you.
It's not a privilege. It's a simple gift. It's not even the fancy stuff. You'll have to try ambrosia sometime, especially since you enjoy a nice golden hue.
Ambrosia, yes. Perhaps at some point I shall have opportunity to share in it along with this family. But that I know shall take considerable time. No more for now, please, granddaughter. Not while so much is left undone.
Some other time, then. Good news, Grandfather. The three fates have returned. And they didn't mention any reprisal when it comes to you. On the contrary, they promised a new age would dawn.
Aye, but that is good news. Particularly the no reprisal part. And it is a relief to know the three have navigated out of temporary exile. But what is this about a new age?
Well, it sounds as though they're not planning to weave as much as they used to. And at some point, the gods apparently will hold less sway over mortals' lives.
But that is reminiscent of the Golden Age in which I ruled. Of course, once you've lived sufficient eons, you begin to see such patterns circulating constantly. That which is old becomes the new. How fares our family with all this?
I think we're all having to give it some consideration, though we'll have plenty of time. The sage may not be soon.
Perhaps not, but even still, this age may arrive before you know it. Take it from me.
Time can move swiftly. Try another one, maybe. Very well. Beginning descent. Keep practicing, Scylla.
Take it easy.
Ooh. Got them, Chronos.
Behold the stars.
The sheer might of the moon. Reborn. In the name of Hades.
Just wow, you know? Don't even have the words. Oh, it's you.
Moonlight guides you.
Like, okay? Hey, thanks for stopping by. I thought you'd definitely go away once I held out on giving you free stuff. Especially since a bunch of it was yours. But you didn't give up on me.
You seemed as though you were just going through a phase, and not the sort an incantation could alleviate. It's true I didn't always think of you as a friend, Narcissus, but I do now.
It's funny, I believe you. And since friends help each other out, why don't you take your pick of one of these? Those shades back there brought plenty for the both of us. Sure thing.
Bye, Narcissus.
I like you like that.
Pinheads.
I wish they were never born.
What wants this place? Come forth. Yes. In the name of Hades. Coinage.
You better work with us tonight, lady. There's a potential sponsor somewhere in the stands, so we have got to put on a big show. Bigger than when you beat us normally.
I'm not here to contribute to your misguided attempts to earn stardom or sponsorships for that matter. You truly thought I'd let you beat me just because you asked.
I truly thought that you might have a shred of decency. Look, we are gonna start our song now as we try to drown you, so just think about letting me and the girls have this one. And here we go!
Awkward. More gemstones. Excellent. To firmer ground. more shades. Flourish and reveal my path. Behold the Queen's wrath. It's done. Good. Just try and take my blood. I wish they were never born. How many mortals have you tormented? In the name of Hades. That was my boon. Always pleased to see you. Pleased to see you. See you. See you. Please don't give in. Don't give in. Give in. Give in. Able to revive that bow. The dead be born again. It's no use. Princess. Salutations.
Keep practicing. You travel lighter than me, so here, why don't we balance out the load? Take it.
Thanks.
Get lost.
Gold.
It's over. Lord Charon set up shop. Hear me on my authority. Time to send a message. You like getting to roam free here, don't you?
Earth's most brutal and ferocious beast, all that preceded merely was a treat.
Gemstone.
Rise and serve your mistress.
All set. Very well. Unseen. Chronos awaits. Just a few chambers to the house.
Spare not a single wretch that dares to stand against you.
Behold the Queen's wrath.
4 chambers to go.
Dead reborn again.
Three chambers still to go. There.
I know this.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Let me get that for you.
That's the way.
Thank you for being here.
Only because of you.
Now that you've had a nectar for a small occasion of some sort, I did also want to give you this. For a more special time. Perhaps long from now, after we've practically forgotten how it was living apart, and the circumstances call for merriment.
This is ambrosia. And with such a hue as could have only come from the source. Daughter, thank you.
Ambrosia from the heavens themselves. I scarce remember its savor, but I never shall forget what it was like living apart. Nor should any of us long for time to take the pain of it away. Let us remember always how we reached this point together.
When I was little, Lady Hecate said something similar. That the pain of the past shall always linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. Well then, perhaps we ought to celebrate the memory itself. An eon from now, for all I care.
A celebration an eon from now would leave us with plenty of time for preparation, so why not, Hades? Ambrosia such as this ought to age nicely till then.
Please let me know if I can help with any of the planning when the time comes. Or if there's anything else I can do while you're getting the house back in order.
It's we who should be asking this of you. When you were born, Hades and I thanked the fates that we were blessed with such a child. But we had positively no idea.
Thank you both.
We heard of the return of the three fates. How much you had to do with it shall be for you to know. But tell us, were they in good spirits at the least?
They seemed to be. Clotho, who spoke the most by far, she seemed in quite a cheery mood now that you mention it. So much so that I have trouble imagining her otherwise.
Then we are fortunate, perhaps, or they can be a temperamental bunch. Their moods may not solely dictate the nature of their weavings, but certainly must correlate.
We were told they would cease their weavings for a while. You don't believe it, do you, though, Hades?
No, absolutely not. Although I welcome each of you to draw whichever conclusions you see fit. Take care of yourself.
For our family.
I love a messy breakup.
A couple chambers more. One chamber left.
They wish they were never born.
For me.
A golden opportunity.
Rise and serve your mistress.
Can't do it.
There at last.
Family grows and grows.
Stay where you are. I do have gold to spare.
Rise and serve your mistress.
Moros.
Now. Moonlight guide you, my lord.
Time to go. Welcome, my girl. You are methodical, I grant you that. But I shall have to take from you much more. For what you did come to me. Was that you, my son?
I love a messy breakup.
Queen's wrath. My son's beloved wife. Be gone now from my sight. You twist my servant's wing. History repeats. Low once more. For what? Some grains of sand. May time flow freely forward. You think that you prevailed?
For Hecate. Some gemstones.
Surely a pleasant outcome of some sort awaits. Perhaps the princess is invited to a regal ball, and therein meets her heart's desire, all whilst dancing to a catchy tune.
Return to Shadow now. That's more like it. Got him again. But we're not finished yet, are we? We needn't settle for the way it is.
Though maybe we should?
Let's do it.
It shall be done.
A token from your nice and helpful grandpa. I like that. Right.
To your success. Sometimes I don't know what to do with myself anymore, Princess. I thought if you succeeded in your task that I'd return to my responsibilities. But now it seems I won't.
I'm familiar with that feeling. I've been so fixated on my goal that I hadn't really thought about what's next. But here we are still, right? The task wasn't the end.
So what are we supposed to do? I'm Doom incarnate. I'll never be known for my fishing, for instance. I fear perhaps my best work is behind me.
I fear that too, though it's nonsense. We have the rest of our existence ahead of us. Mortals have but the blink of an eye.
We have it easier than mortals, certainly.
Poor things. Moonlight, guide us.
To victory.
One fewer wretched Titan. Through your achievements, our status as the unseen grows. So long as we do not become the subject of too many tales, other than the frightful kind.
Our shades all seem to understand the need for continued discretion. They seem quite excited Nyx is back and watching over us.
They shall discover Night Incarnate is not easy to please.
Long arm of the unseen. May moonlight guide you.
And you as well.
Yes, that's it. My blood and darkness, let my will be done.
It shall be thus.
You did it.
Scylla mentioned something about a potential sponsor in the audience of one of her shows, Odysseus. Do you have any idea who that could be? I thought it might be Chronos, but can't imagine him listening to her music.
A potential sponsor has not come up in our reports, though I'll review and let you know if anything turns up. Probably just some old sailor who got an earful and couldn't let it go. Do you know what this sponsorship entails?
Probably more of a nightly shows.
She's having quite a run.
May moonlight guide us.
And may you prevail.
Huh.
Hey, Mel.
Cheers, Mixer. Hi, everyone. Just checking up on you. Returning to the Earth. This is for return. We are as wraiths in the night. Let it thus be known.
Try that one on me.
Show me another side of you.
Your desire.
Let's try this on.
Sure. It's the head witch. Can you take off her hat and mask?
In honor of the gods and goddesses of distant realms.
There we go.
Daughter,